and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And together we make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's show you how the week
unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. I'm here in Wellingborough at my mum's and we're just about to stroll into town. Glenn, he's off to the boat this morning. He's got some jobs to do. So, come on, let's go into town. And mum's just said she's going to treat me to breakfast. So we're going to stop off at the works. One new crochet needle. Look at these shiny ones. Mum's doing the lottery. She's feeling lucky. So we're just stopping for a coffee and we've got a great window seat so we can watch the world go by. Mum's looking for more garden lights. You can never have too many, can you, Mum?
No.
The Golden Hind Hotel is looking lovely. Scaffolding up for ages, isn't it? It looks lovely. And this beautiful thatch barn right in the middle of town. Wellingborough does have some real gems, you know. And the Morrisons. Mum's looking at delicious cakes. She's just said, what would Glenn like? I was like, oh, probably everything. Yeah, they're still warm. Lovely. Well, we've never been in this church, but it's this gorgeous round building. Well, we're back from town. The one thing people were talking about on every checkout, in every shop, every conversation I overheard, everyone was moaning about the weather. Everyone was saying the same thing. Oh, it's so cold. When's the sun coming? It's May next week. I was thinking, too right. We need some sunshine, we need some warmth. That's what we need. Anyway, it's grey and raining outside and chilly. But Mum put the heating on so it's toasty in here.
It was actually, you've got more light on because it's actually a bit cold. So I've been at the boat most of the day. I was hoping to get the painting done on the roof just to patch it up for Tom's. I bought the paint for him. Also, I'm doing an oil change. So this is Teal's little engine. It's a 2-cylinder, I think it's either 12 or 15 horsepower. I had trouble getting the oil filter out down there, but I've done that now. I've emptied the oil, old oil over there. She only holds 2 litres. I'm going back to SAE 30 because I did the same with Nutshell. I changed to 1040 and it used to smoke a bit. So I went back to using SAE 30 and it stops that. So I'm quite happy to use that with this engine, which is what was in it when I first got it, but someone said to me, oh, you should be using 1040. But anyway, I'm putting SAE 30 in it. I know it's going to run all right for that. I was hoping to do a bit of painting today, but the weather's been awful. So anyway, let's get this oil in the engine. So we've left my mum's, we've come to the office. We are just picking up some clothes to sort out my summer wardrobe. Oh yes, there's another Project 333 on the cards, but we've got bags and bags of clothes. And I was like, Glenn, I'm going to get rid of them all, apart from 33 items. Glenn's just dug this out. He's hurt his hand while he was doing it. So, question is, what's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
I know there's not a body in here.
Oh, more clothes. Oh, Glenn, a couple of check shirts there, like Mr. Warner.
Woolly hat that Steve and Deb sport me.
Oh, yeah.
And I have my Yamaha. Mr. Warner said she's got 31 items. I think she's got 31 items in every case. Can
I just say that I had 33 items with me for the last 3 months. That did not mean all the stuff that I've bagged up. But it's got to go. The car is now filled with spare clothes. Going to sort those out next week. Get them gone. We need to get back to Deb's now. I've got a problem with the video file for Sunday morning, so I need to investigate. Right, we're back at Deb's. Let's see if I can save this video file. Fingers crossed. Oliver and Layla are popping round in a bit, so it'll be good to see them. In good news, I think I've fixed the corrupt video file. That's great news. In other good news,
I've mastered my sister's coffee machine.
Are you happy with that, Mr. Warner?
It's a piece of art.
It is a piece of art. Well done.
If I get bored of the marine, I can go and work in a coffee shop.
Who we got here? Hello, my darling.
I was in a holiday house.
You was in a holiday house?
Yeah.
Oh, my
birthday.
For your birthday?
There's a bunk bed and it's my play bed.
Let's go with a techno star. or flute or brass. Ready? What? How was that?
I don't know.
It was brilliant.
I know it's brilliant.
Morning and welcome to Sunday. I've just come downstairs, find Deb making coffee and Glenn like this. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the code for Deb's filter she needs to replace on her fridge.
So do you feel the answer is down there?
Hence, that's the filter. It's been strapped on the side of the code. It's easy to get to. I mean, I'm not convinced it's easy to change. Looking at the way it's fitted, but we'll see.
It looks super easy. So we're just getting ready to go bowling. Glenn's doing a quick job while he's waiting for me and Deb. Mr. Warner, what's going on in here?
I'm using a substandard drill to put these bars in. In Deb's old van, I made the system. Her last van was leased.
Right.
So we couldn't make any holes in the van. So I made this system that was all zip tied in and everything. To give her a second layer so she could get extra flowers in on the second deck. This is Deb's van, so I'm only got to make 4 holes just to hold these supports in because it's slightly wider than the old van.
Okay.
So.
I know it seems every single day in last week's video I started it with it's cold outside. I can safely say it's still cold outside, but cold and rainy today. So I've done Oliver's card. This is the book he asked for. Righty, we're off bowling. We're going in 2 cars because ours is packed because tonight we're staying on the boat. Deb's following us. We're running a little bit late. Traffic's quite heavy coming through Banbury, especially around the retail parks. It's really queuey. It's in here. Hello. Hello.
I don't like it very much.
You don't like town very much? Beat that. Oh, Deb, you were robbed. You were robbed. Come on then. What's it gonna do? Hey, well done. Oh, just can't get those last 2, Glenn. Hayley's just got a strike. Well done, well done. I think we're all doing very well. I haven't even got the bumpers on and I got a strike.
I did 1 strike for it.
You did 1 strike?
Yeah, because I did a grown-up.
You did.
That's how excited Elliot.
What did you say? Auntie, I am happy. Oh.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I love them.
Oh, good.
This is my favourite.
All right, my darling, are your hands cold?
No.
My hands are freezing. We can't believe that in all the noise of the bowling alley, the kids slept through that. Going into lock 29, we're just going to order some food.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm getting spaghetti.
You're getting spaghetti? Nice. Daddy's having a burger with biscuit.
Because
That sounds disgusting.
Layla, shame they haven't got a piano. We could have set you up.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Hey, guess what?
Oliver's been spending his birthday money.
New big ones.
Wow! Look at this. What's in there? Oh, wow.
Best day ever.
What you got in there, my darling? Oh my goodness. That looks delish.
There you go.
That looks lovely. And Hayley has the pumpkin ravioli.
Ravioli with chilli flakes and
Oh, nice. Look at that. And look at these halloumi fries. Is that delish? Cheers. Layla, you still going with that ice cream? That was such a lovely afternoon. Number one, I did really good at bowling. I did. I mean, Glenn won. He always wins. He always wins.
I just had a bit of luck.
He had a bit of luck. Anyway, so bowling was great. Kids loved it. We loved it. Lock 29. We've been there before. And it's just such a lovely place. So if you're ever passing through Banbury on your boat, it's worth visiting Lock 29. Well, Mr. Warner, the day's brightened up. It stopped raining, warmed up a little bit. A heady 11 degrees now. So we're heading to the boat for a night on the boat. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to this. Final night on the boat. Oh, Teal's looking all empty now. So we're not going far this evening. We are literally starting her up, taking her down to Gifford Park, where Tom, who's going to be a new owner, is going to be. He just wants to have a look around. I hope our new boat is going to be as easy to steer as Teal, because she is a real gem when it comes to moving in the water. And we're off. Don't be mistaken by that sun. It's not warm. We've just stopped at Gifford Park. I am so glad we don't need to use the Elson, because I've just seen the state of it. That is minging. Why do people leave it like that? Glenn's just gone to have a look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How precious is this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 babies. Just pulling up behind our friends, Carolyn and Charlie. Oh, it's so lovely to be on the boat. It is so lovely. We've been round to see our friends, Charlie and Carolyn. We've had a cup of tea and a catch up. We're back now. Got a blanket on. Glenn won't light the fire. He's cleaned it out and he says he's not lighting it. It's a little chilly, but it's, yeah, it's good to be here. Good morning, and welcome to Monday. Well, here we are on the boat. I can say last night I was freezing. My sleeping bag, because we've taken the quilts out, the sleeping bag that I had in here, well, it was wafer thin. Mr. Warner is busy this morning. He's on a mission. He's just emptied and cleaned out the fridge. I'm going to work this morning, and our neighbour, Carolyn, she's going in the car to her work, near my work, and she's going to drop me off. Oh, it's all working out perfectly. So the great news for Milton Keynes is 15 degrees today and tomorrow, 16, 18, 17. So it's warming up. That's good. But we're going to be in Brixham tonight. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 12 degrees, rain. I've just decided in this very second I'm not going to moan about the weather. I can do nothing about it, so I'm not going to moan about it. Later this week, when I'm moaning about the weather, you can remind me of that. Mr. Warner is now sorting out that cupboard. Anyway, I am going to work. We'll be leaving back down to Devon just after lunch today. So Glenn's got a busy morning. Got to get the boat back as well. And yeah, I'll catch you later.
Good morning and welcome to Monday. Mrs. Warner's obviously gone to work, as you know. I have still been clearing the boat out. I have had the person who's buying Teal round for an hour just to have a look. I'm now going to go and take the boat back to the boat club because I need to start getting all the stuff out of it. I have no idea where I'm going to put it in the car. The car's rammed already, but we're going to try and get some more of the stuff out because he wants to take ownership in June. What I don't want to be is on that day having to get loads of stuff out and finding places to put it. Anyway, so let's go. One's behind us. Only got 6 cygnets with her though. I'm sure Mrs. Warner counted 7 yesterday. What's happened to number 7? Just got back safely, a bit of wind. I say it every time, I still can't believe how much stuff we've got in this boat. It's just a mountain of stuff. So I'm pretty much done here now. Most of this is clear. Anything I've left is staying. Down here we've got our Kadak, which is going to go in the new boat anyway. We've got a few bits there. There's a couple of bits here. Some of this will stay, some of it will go. And then we've got to take this stuff out of here. It just seems to never end, but there's not as much there as you think. That'll just be a boot full when we get back. Under here is clear now. Anything that's under there is staying. I think I better take that down. I've got a feeling Mrs. Warner's going to want to keep that. So that is it until July. Teal is pretty much ready to go. I am going to go and pick Mrs. Warner up now, and yeah, let's shut her up. Been doing a lot of that lately.
Well, hello and good afternoon. I finished work. It is 2:30. Mr. Warner's come to pick me up. We've got a carload of stuff and we are on our way to Devon. We've just stopped to stretch our legs. Mr. Warner, journey so far?
Not bad.
Not bad. We've just pulled into Brixham. There's plenty of pirate flags already up. The town is getting ready for this weekend. We have arrived. We're in. We've unloaded the car. We haven't unpacked it all. We've just stuck it in the spare bedroom. We will tackle that tomorrow. But for now, cup of tea and a bit of telly. Well, we're just sitting down watching Narrow Escapes on Channel 4. It is excellent. If you haven't seen it, head on over to Channel 4 and give it a watch. Brilliant viewing.
Hello and good morning to, what are we on? Tuesday. I thought it was Monday today, but that was yesterday. Anyway, Mrs. Warner working there.
I'm just about to finish actually.
Just about to finish?
Yeah.
Oh, she's just on it. I'm just doing some avocado smashed with chili flakes, some bacon in a wrap. Mrs. Warner will tell you I do like my food to look fairly pretty on the plate. I know, it's a little bit weird, but I do. That's bacon and the avocado smashed with chili flakes in it. I'm just going to roll it. Not too bad, not too bad. Mrs. Warner.
Thank you very much.
Well,
I can confirm Mr. Warner is a visual eater. He likes things to look pretty on the plate. Otherwise he's just a bit like, ew.
mine's just toasted with cheese.
Well, since I've finished work, it's been such a productive time. I've done jobs I hate doing, life laundry sort of jobs. Yeah, I've had a digital clean-up. Yeah, I have. It feels great. It's absolutely pouring outside. Pouring. But we are going into town. I need to get something for dinner, and I think it should be something delicious. I'm still continuing the use what we got theme, and I've still restricted myself to a tiny shopping budget. I do like a challenge. I think I'm going to make this for dinner tonight. Lamb and daffo noir stew. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, let's make this. It's mid-afternoon now. We're ready to go into town. I've got a bag together to drop off at a charity shop. Yeah, slowly getting rid of stuff. I'm so looking forward to cooking dinner tonight. Not particularly eating it, just cooking it. Anyway, let's get into town. Let's get this dropped off at a charity shop and get groceries for dinner. Then we'll head back here and hunker down on this horrible rainy day. Everyone in Brixham is hoping, keeping all their fingers crossed for good weather this weekend because it is the Pirate Festival. So everybody's like, please don't rain.
There's the tree.
Oh, was it Vera who asked if the tree was still in the middle of the road? Yes. Yes, indeed it is. It's so rainy outside. We dropped our bag off at the charity shop. We then went to check on a young man who had slipped over on a slope in the rain. We checked on him, see if he was all right. He was with someone. And then we went to the greengrocers, we went to the butcher's. Now this is where our dinner takes a turn. I didn't have the lamb I wanted. Anyway, I got beef. So I'm going to do the same recipe, but with beef instead. Did I say we went to the greengrocers? Yeah.
Greengrocers, Superdrug, Costa.
Yeah, we did it all in 57 minutes.
Yeah,
we were
quite
super.
impressive.
There was no meandering around because it was raining too much.
Still raining.
Still raining. Doesn't matter though. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get some deliciousness cooking. I bought these strawberries from the greengrocers. How delicious do they look? So I'm completely diverting from that recipe, but do not worry, I am going to cook that one day because it looks delicious. That's dinner in the slow cooker. What are we doing?
Crossword.
Are we staying off our phones?
Yep.
Okay, give us the first clue.
Right, this one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Fast, narrow current in atmosphere.
Jet stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn, how are we doing? Have you looked at the back?
Well, me and you have come up with great answers, but they
weren't,
fitted.
but they weren't the right ones.
No.
I'm off for my evening stroll. Well, there's no great sunset to look at tonight. It's a bit grey and cloudy, but it's almost stopped raining. Hello, Mr. Warner.
What are you doing knocking on my door?
There's a bird out there singing his heart out. Oh my goodness. I love watching Narrow Escapes. If you haven't seen it yet, I urge you, go and check it out. It was so lovely to see Paul and Anthony. I really loved it. Go check it out. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Mr. Warner's making his lunch there. We are both working pretty much all day today. Well, Glenn is working all day, and I thought, if Glenn's working all day, I might as well work all day.
Today's job, cleaning all the bird poo off of there. I've just jet washed the whole thing. It's taken me about 2 hours, 3 hours maybe.
It's just gone 4 o'clock and I've just finished work. I'm just going to pack up now, and then I'm turning my attention to two things. One, I need to go for a walk because I've been sitting still for a long time. And two, I need to sort out what we're having for dinner. I was slightly disappointed with our dinner last night. The meat that I'd cooked was a bit tough. It's not the meat's fault. It was that I rushed it. I rushed the slow cooking process when it shouldn't have been rushed. So I've got to work out what to do with the leftovers that are sitting there. I don't know yet. I haven't got a clear plan. I'm sure it will all come together. Okay, I've been inspired. I've whizzed it up. I'm not going to show you it. It don't look attractive. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add some barbecue sauce to it. I've got some tortilla wraps. Do some wedges on the side. It'll be a taste sensation. And I'm using what I've got because I've got some barbecue sauce. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I just thought, oh, I'll still need to go around the shop to get coleslaw. I was like, no, I don't. Got cabbage and carrots in the fridge. Gonna make my own. I'm gonna be pretty sad if this is gonna be the second dinner in a row that's a disappointment. So keep your fingers crossed. Rather than rolling it up like a burrito, I've decided I'm gonna layer it up like a lasagna. Just gonna add another layer and some more cheese and another layer, bit of cheese, and then that'll go in the oven. So I did need to go to the shop in the end. I forgot I used all the carrots in last night's dinner, so I need to go to the shop, but I've decided I'm taking the long way round. First day today, I've been outside without a coat and it stopped raining. Lots of bluebells. Hey, we're here for an update. You know, I walked past the other week and there was no sign, just some pigeons keeping guard. But let's have a look around. And you made that?
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
skills. Oh my goodness.
He's amazing.
What do you think that was?
On the old maps and plans I've got, it's a kiln.
Yeah, this is a narrow boater's dream, this wood pile. So what are you going to do with this?
So hopefully I'll mill it all up
Yeah.
into planks.
Yeah.
And then I'll build the teas and coffees trailer with all this.
With that.
Hopefully,
Excellent. You've got so much natural resource, haven't you?
And I've got some like wild flowers and more plants.
This for the kids. They'll love it. I think big kids will love that too.
That's it.
I'm so glad I've seen you today and caught
Lovely
up.
to see you.
You are doing amazing work.
Thank
So well done. So many hours spent on transforming that overgrown patch. The shop didn't have any carrots or ready-made coleslaw, so that's a no-go. I can smell someone's dinner cooking. It smells amazing. Mr. Warner's just pulled up on the drive. Here he comes. He's got all the gear. Oh, look at him. Are you all right, my darling?
We're trying to get rid of clothes. I've just put a box.
It's a little bit burnt around the edges, Mr. Warner.
What is it?
What is it indeed? I'm really hoping it's going to be a taste sensation. Firstly, how was dinner?
It was all right.
It was all right,
all
wasn't
right.
it? It was like a mediocre
it's not-
6. Anyway, what you got there?
These are my deck shoes that I have to wear generally around the marina because if I'm getting on and off people's boats.
Oh, look
They look
at
a bit like
those.
hush puppies, don't they?
They do. As you know, I do Project 333. 33 items for 3 months. But I never throw my clothes away. What I tend to do is pack them all away and just have 33 items out. It's worked really well. But I've decided times are changing and I'm not going to keep all the clothes. We haven't got room. I'm going to go through every single item of clothing that I own.
Charity sell bin.
Yeah, it's either going to charity, I'm going to sell it on Vinted, or if it's beyond repair, it's going in the bin. So Mr. Warner has just pulled this bag out. Let's go through it and see what treasure we can find. We're doing well so far. This whole pile is to go on Vinted. Now it's Mr. Warner's turn. And look, there's 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 and 4 check shirts in there. So that's a lot of sorting out. We've got a lot of stuff to go to charity. Do you know what this pile is here?
Inspiration pile.
It's my aspirational
Oh,
pile. So they are clothes that I almost fit into. They're a little bit snug, but I am aspiring to get into them. So I don't want to throw those ones away just yet. I'm going to give myself a couple of months, and then if I still don't fit into them, they gotta go. It'll break my heart, but they gotta go. I love those items. But this massive pile here, all for Vinted.
So we're watching Narrow Escapes again, and oh, there's Louise and Dave.
I saw Louise and Dave.
Louise and Dave.
Oh.
Paul and Auntie are doing their rounds at Crick. There's me and Lisa.
Good morning and welcome to Thursday. Glenn, well, he's cooking up a feast in the kitchen. I've done a bit of work this morning, not for long. Just tied up a couple of bits. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's bank holiday weekend. No more work till Tuesday. News to tell you. I burnt my little finger last night. When I was ironing, I actually ironed my little finger. Can you see? It hurts. Today, the weather is rubbish. We're going to do some jobs. I'm going to potter around. But tomorrow, exciting day tomorrow. The weather forecast has said it's going to be sunny. Not just a little bit sun. No, like sun, sun, sun all day long. So I was like, Glenn, let's go for a day out. So we're going to go to Tiverton tomorrow and I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard there's a canal there. It's been a productive morning. I've spoken to Harry. Oh, those twins, they're so cute. I've spoken to my mum. She's got a bit of sciatica at the moment, so she's hobbling around a bit. I've listed a couple of things on Vinted. I'm being productive. That's what I'm being. And of course I worked for a bit this morning. So I have the smallest shopping list in the world for the next 3 days. I don't want to go over £35. It's my budget. So come on, let's go. When I get back this afternoon, I have to do some video editing. I usually edit every day. It's Thursday and I've done none for this week. So I need to get on to that. Beautiful Aston Martin. Used to be made in Newport Pagnell in Milton Keynes. No longer though. Well, this is Mr. Warner's guilty pleasure. Looking for some oats to make some flapjacks. I think we're going over budget here. Mr. Warner, I mean, for his packed lunch.
I need it, I'm a grown boy.
Do you think we would have gone over budget?
Maybe about 40 quid.
40 quid, you reckon? Right, fingers crossed. £42. Our £7 overspend
Was basically caused by me.
was basically caused by Mr. Warner, but I'm not holding it against him. As you know, I love food shopping. It's a joy. Least like job, putting it away. And I can never get everything to fit in the fridge. Mr. Warner is like a Tetris expert. He can stack, he can do all sorts. So I'm going to see, while I edit video, if Mr. Warner will put the shopping away.
Well, it beats opening the fridge and everything falling out when you do it.
Super easy dinner tonight. So we're off to bingo this evening. Oh, are you feeling lucky, Mr. Warner?
Feeling tired. I don't know about lucky.
Come on, let's go. We didn't win at bingo, but they got my favourite game going on here. The place is empty, there's no kids here. I'm going to have a go. We can't even win at the change machine. We're having a little stroll round. Number one for my evening stroll. But number two, Harry and Hayley and the twins are coming down next week. And they're staying in a caravan on the site. So we're just going to check out which caravan it is they'll be staying in. It's just down this road at the end. There's a van there, someone's staying in it. What a beautiful sunset this evening. I'm so excited for our day out to Tiverton tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it, and fingers crossed the weather's going to be gorgeous. Good morning and welcome to Friday, day trip day. Oh, I love a day trip. We are off to Tiverton today and I'm really looking forward to it. Yesterday I listed 3 things on Vinted. This morning, woke up, sold all 3 things. So they're packed, ready to go. How easy was that? My mission for next week is to load more stuff onto Vinted. Big dilemma for today. It's that sort of time of year. With coat or without coat?
It's warm outside. I'm going to take the jacket, but I'm going
Okay, I'm going without coat because I've got a long sleeve top on. I may regret that later. So Tiverton is just over an hour away.
52 miles actually.
It's 52 miles, it's quite a distance. So Mr. Warner, according to the internet, Tiverton has it all. It's described as a charming town and it's got a castle and a canal and horse-drawn canal boats.
Okay.
It's got it all. Now I'm not saying anything about the weather, but the forecast did promise sunshine today. We're only about 15 minutes away. So this is Clumpton. Yeah, it looks lovely actually.
We've only ever been to the service, isn't it?
There's a service station at Clumpton and that is all I know this place for, but little did I know that there's this gorgeous town. It feels like we're going around in a square.
Back on the road that we should have gone. That's what we're doing.
So we're looking out for a left-hand turn, which will take us onto Canal Hill. So this is Canal Hill. So we're looking for the canal and we're looking for the horse-drawn boats. The Grand Western Canal. This way. I think we've arrived. Oh, would you believe it? It doesn't run on Fridays. Oh man. It is the visitor centre. Look at all these beavers, wilderness beavers, love those. The canal's a lot longer than I thought. Here we are here. And it goes all the way along, all the way along, all the way along to here.
I'm going to send a copy of this to Shannon and Rodney because they really want to come to the UK and do a canal.
Well, I'll tell you what, pick one up for Janet as well.
I'll pick one up for Janet, yeah.
So we just stopped in for a coffee and the queue's going, and I said to Glenn, we'll go to Tiverton Castle next, and he's just said to me, oh, Tiverton Castle is closed today. So we're heading back from Tiverton now. I can say our visit wasn't a total success. The horse-drawn canal barges, shut. The castle, closed.
Lisa, what only day of the week are those things closed?
Friday. Friday, yeah. I could have checked on the internet. I could have. Anyway, I didn't. So, we walked down into town and we crossed the River Eye, spelled E-Y-E. And there was some historical buildings, there was some period properties, and there were some lovely shops. Yeah, there was all those things. I popped into the works, I got another ball of wool. We took a stroll around the pannier market. That was good. As we walked back, we got a closer look at the statue. Glenn, who was that?
His name was Edward the Peacemaker.
Edward the Peacemaker. I don't know anything about Edward the Peacemaker, but I may have a look on Google
He
later.
did have a big sword though.
Yes. Well,
So I think no one wanted to argue with him, so
maybe that was it. We're heading back now. The traffic is quite busy. This is because it's bank holiday weekend.
yes.
And we're heading down the M5, which is notoriously busy on a Friday anyway.
No, on a bank holiday.
But on a bank holiday weekend, it's busy. So we want to get back to Brixham and spend the rest of the afternoon at the caravan. We just stopped off in Paynton to drop one of my parcels off at one of those in-post lockers. It was at a petrol station, and firstly, a white van almost ran me over. I was just saying to Glenn, I had to literally jump out of the way. But the bloke was like, oh, sorry. Oh, take my life in my own hands. Then I couldn't find where the locker is. Went in the shop, he said round the back. So I go round the back. There's a car wash round the back, and the lockers were right amongst, I mean, I had to like step over vacuum cleaners and all sorts. Anyway, got to the locker. Then I had to get my glasses on. I had to then open my phone up, scan the code, find out what I got to do. I did all that, and then it said no compartments available. So I couldn't even drop it off. Well, at least the sun's come out. What I absolutely love about being here on a bank holiday weekend is the site comes alive. There's so many kids and families here. I just love hearing them. I love hearing it. Glenn's like, kids. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I'm going to make us a cup of tea. I'm going to sit down and do some editing. I've got a lot to catch up with. Mr. Warner is outside being productive. Mr. Warner, what are you doing?
Under your instruction, I'm painting the tables. Well, not the tables, the chairs, because they're a bit rusty. We got them free the first year we came down, and the joints are getting a bit rusty. So I've got some grey paint, but it does mean I've got to do the whole frame. So we'll do one today and see how it looks.
Mr. Warner is on with the painting. Glenn's done one. He's going to do that one another day. Mr. Warner, what are you doing?
Just taking my trousers up because they're a bit long and just wonder webbing them up.
While Mr. Warner's doing that, I'm going to make us some dinner. We've got fish tonight, and I'm going to do a P&B mash and a green veg medley. That's what we're having tonight. So I'm just going to throw some garlic cloves in there and boil these up. I'm just going to make a quick lemon mayo. That'll go great with the veggies. Here you go, Mr. Warner. That was the week, and I've got to say, I really enjoyed it.
A bit of narrow boating, there's been a bit of everything.
There's been a bit of everything, and I really
have a
enjoyed
little
it.
small confession.
Go on.
That I actually did fall over on the back of the boat and caught it on camera, but Mrs. Warner didn't put it in.
Oh, go on. Let me put it in right now. Let me put it in right now.
It was.
Go on.
So you probably caught that. Tripped over the canopy as I got in. Anyway, Mrs. Warner, don't put that in the video.
Mr. Warner, it happens to the best of us.
So we're in Brixham, obviously, as you can see. It is just coming into par at the weekend, and I'm working all weekend.
Yeah, everyone will see that in next week's video. So there's something to look forward to.
Nice.
That is it. for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.